One viral song ruined Gotye's life by SunnyV2. Now in the thumbnail, it shows the guy from the Somebody That I Used to Know song, so I'm guessing Gotye is his name. And yeah, man, we see the memes all the time about how that dude literally came in and made a viral hit, and now he's literally just somebody that we used to know. That song has over 1 billion views on YouTube, bro, so I don't know, man. But I definitely haven't heard of him ever since he made that song, so we always did wonder where the hell he was at. SunnyV2 is about to tell us. Without further ado, let's get it.
The song might have been clicked on over 2 billion times.
Oh, it is over 2 billion
Somebody
views.
that I used to know impacted Gotye's life is much less widely known.
I felt quite depressed a lot of times, and so that sort of started to really seep out into how the
Oh, wow.
was feeling.
We'll give a highly
fell into
detailed
depression
description
afterwards?
of how unexpected fame affected him, what role it played in his choice to quit music, and why
Dang.
humble nature makes his fate extremely saddening. He simply didn't know the song would get so popular, which isn't surprising since his previous songs were even rejected by local radio.
Oh, wow.
Consider playing my records on commercial radio stations.
Gotye therefore
Okay.
began uploading his music to YouTube, where he'd gained 250,000 views on his 3 most popular songs. And while this was still insufficient to make an impact globally,
Bro, how old is Somebody That I Used to Know? I know I was in high school when the song came out. I graduated in 2014, but I don't think I was a senior. The song is over a decade old at this point, huh? The reason I'm thinking that is because, like, that was the old YouTube layout that he just used, unless that was just for an effect. But I'm pretty sure he did that to signify the time. Dang, all right.
Disappointed when my last album, I couldn't find, say, a label to release it.
there was one
Dang.
song that was about to change everything. Gotye had spent 6 months writing the world's most relatable breakup song, which he almost scrapped before its release, as he couldn't find the right female singer.
Wasn't sounding amazing, and that was the final straw. I thought I had to let the song go. I thought, wow,
Okay.
sort of waiting for 4 months, it's just not coming together.
Thankfully, Gotye knew the song had potential,
I thought it was a strong song. It had an emotional sort of intensity to it.
eventually using Kimbra, who was perfect for its music video, which was
Okay.
then leaked to the public, giving Gotye an unexpected advantage.
Oh, wow.
The video leaked in Australia a week before it was meant to be released, and very quickly started, getting a lot of YouTube views.
Oh, I didn't know that.
As mentioned, the song racked up over 73,000 views before the week had even finished.
23 dislikes.
Viewers who
Why?
simply couldn't stop hitting replay.
It is
Yet
music.
again, I've listened to it non-stop all day, like I've done for the last 5
I mean, the song was good, but I definitely didn't bump it
Over
nonstop.
200 times in the past day, no joke.
Nah, come on, man.
Honestly think I'm responsible for half of the views for this. Brilliant song, brilliant clip.
Hey, I've had songs where I felt like that before, though.
Influence on the song's instant explosion.
Most people say, they think the video clip really enhances the delivery of a song. So a lot of people really have, responded to the video and wanted to share it with other people. It seems
That makes sense.
shareability.
Gotye stated when it hit the first million mark, I was kind of like, okay, something's happening here. Although it seemed he was most satisfied.
It is a little
finally being
different.
Played on the radio.
It's the first real hit single I've had in terms of commercial airplay in Australia.
However, the radio stations quickly became insignificant as the song received publicity from a range of famous celebrities. Of
course.
Ashton Kutcher wrote, "This is kind of fantastic. Reminds me of early music vids." Lily Allen simply stated, "Love this video." While
Yeah.
Katy Perry tweeted, "New music discovery for me."
That was a big one back then. Katy Perry?
The lyrics are so true, with Gotye's rapidly developing audience amplifying the same message. I find it absolutely great this song is getting so much recognition. It's gotten more than 7 million views in just
3 months.
It went on to break Milestone.
The video alone has more than 65 million hits.
After Milestone,
Its unique video has had almost 300 million.
after Milestone,
It's got like 860 million views on YouTube or something.
Imagine hearing that,
song
bro.
bigger than
Like,
almost
damn.
any other ever.
The third most liked video of all time on YouTube with 1.4 million likes.
Oh,
Despite
I didn't know
making a
that.
song that was somehow this famous,
I've read people on Twitter saying they're setting it as their alarm tone.
Gotye made a point to remain extremely humble. 9 months after the song came out, Gotye explained he still drove an old van.
Just last week,
That's how I be.
your van was stolen. 10 million single sales. What the hell are you doing driving a van?
And when asked about what he'd spent his fortune on, he had no interest in luxury.
What is the last huge thing you bought?
I haven't bought anything physically big. I really hope to
Okay.
get a new van.
In a different interview,
Hey, man, let me rewind it 5 seconds. Some people don't like that, bro. Not everybody is really for the glitz and glamour. I know that's a lifestyle that looks dope to see, like, just visually, but not everyone wants to live that lifestyle, bro. Some people are cool with just having a decent thing. Like everything that they have is just a decent one. Like, you know, that I don't need a super expensive sports car. I definitely don't need a goddamn Bugatti, a $2 million sports car, bro. Like, I'm good with my, you know, $100,000 sports car. I'll take that, and I don't need 10 cars. I'll just take one. You feel me? That's how some people are. And obviously, he still drove a van around. There's people like Chad Ochocinco from the NFL. Apparently, according to him anyway, he still has like 80% of all the money he made throughout his 10-year NFL career. He still has like 80% of that money because he just doesn't spend his money, bro. He just don't spend his money like that. So he still got 80% of his fortune. That's crazy. Hey, sound good to me.
Huge thing you bought.
I haven't bought anything physically big. I really hoped it would be a new van.
In a different interview, Gotye was questioned,
Someone stole his van, what the hell?
to which he'd respond,
It probably wouldn't be something to do with a marker of the success of my song or my album. More something like a really great swim I took at Summers Beach near where I live.
which might also explain why he refused ads on his music video stating, I'm not interested in selling my music. That's the reason I don't put ads on my YouTube channel, which seems strange to people in today's climate, but that is a decision you can make. I'm like,
you got a 2 billion view YouTube video that doesn't even have ads on it? Well, it might, because apparently YouTube can put ads on any video they want to. Even if the video's not necessarily monetized by you, they can monetize it and just take all the proceeds. They shouldn't really be able to do that, but that's besides the point. You ain't put your own ads on it, brother. Oh no, that's crazy. I understand it because he don't really care about the money. That ain't why he do it. But damn, bruh, imagine the money.
like that with all my music. I generally never want to cinch my music for products on ads, meaning Gotye willingly forfeited over $10 million. He'd add that he freely licensed his music to students making films, and would even spend his time mentoring people learning music, which was supported by a Reddit post reading, I sang Gotye a link of one of my tracks for the hell of it when I was a bit drunk. He actually responded and said he liked it.
Wow.
Personable dude, attaching the original email to prove that he'd told the truth. Down in the comments, a different person shared
down to earth, bro.
We threw a few emails back and forth, and in my last one I said I'd say hello to him at his upcoming show. Anyway, the tick sold out before I could get one, and when I told Wally, he offered to put me on the door list. I couldn't say enough nice things about the guy. Gotye also gave a shout out.
I strive to be that personable, bro. If I grow big as a YouTuber,
covers that Gotye first revealed his famous
I still want to be this down to earth and personable.
Downsides.
Being a bit out, like seeing another remix, another cover of a song.
Also, some of y'all seem to think that for some reason, whenever I talk over the video that I'm watching, that I missed what's happening. Listen to me, bro. I have on headphones, okay? There's headphones. The sound is literally coming directly into my ears. Even when I talk, I can still hear the video. And I'm a good multitasker, so trust me. If I talk over a part of the video, I still heard it. I still heard it.
Own list of downsides.
Being a bit burnt out, like seeing another remix, another cover of a song. It's like, you know, and a lot, you know, some are okay, some are quite average, and so I was a bit over it.
With covers such as the Star Wars that I used to know gaining over 30 million views, it's no surprise Gotye began to feel like he couldn't control the song.
Hearing a lot of bad remixes and edits on commercial radio around the world, like it's so far out of my hands that maybe, you know, my stage name is being badly represented by all these other people doing really crap interpretations of my song.
With less power over his music, Gotye was no longer as comfortable.
If anything, I have more sort of self-consciousness, or I can sort of see the concerns about like becoming maybe more famous, more being prompted to be more of a personality, you know, being a smaller fish in a bigger pond, if you will.
And when asked on MTV, are you comfortable with all the eyes on you? Gotye responded by stating, I don't know. I go back and forth, I guess. Maybe anxious at times or overwhelmed by it or not sure how to process it. I sort of got used to how to handle it. This made it obvious that
he's saying maybe, so he ain't even sure.
So much that he'd moved to the other side of the world just to avoid being recognized.
What?
Gotye relocated from Melbourne to Brooklyn because
a
pleasant thing in New York where nobody really makes a fuss. I wouldn't know if people recognize me, or if they do, they're very cool about it and don't mention it. I felt the difference when I came back to Australia last Christmas. Walking into cafes or restaurants, someone would say something really nice and want to chat. I feel a lot more anonymous here in New York, which is nice.
Damn, so Gotye is just pretty much, he's kind of anti-social, bro. Like, he ain't really trying to talk to nobody. He's introverted, man. You know what I'm saying? He want to move through our life, mind his business, keep it pushing. Like, he's a nice dude. So if you want to stop him for a chat, he'll stop and chat with you, but like he really preferred the chat didn't last too long. Like, It ain't even like, it ain't nothing against you. It's him. It's literally him, not you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just ain't trying to do all that. He not trying to be famous. He ain't trying to walk into places and have everyone, oh, it's Gotye, hey, we love you. He not really trying to do that, bro. And it be like that. Like, imagine having a passion that you're really into, and so you do the passion, but you're so good at it that it makes you famous, but you never really wanted the fame. You just wanted to do the passion. That'd be a tough situation, bro. So, hey, crazy.
Confirming he'd lost the personability he used to enjoy with his audience.
When things get to a certain scale, when things get sort of maybe too big, it's really hard to keep it personal. Kind of feels more disconnected to me than when, say, I was making tracks in my bedroom.
This seemingly only became worse after winning 3 different Grammys, where during an interview afterwards, he'd reveal another way.
I know he won 3 Grammys from that.
I sometimes felt a bit self-conscious about it being such a big song, being one that is about people who don't seem to be able to work out the differences, and the fact that people sort of celebrating that seemed somehow incongruous to me for a while.
Gotye feared his song might have been adding to global relationship dissatisfaction.
I feel a bit self-conscious about that because there is an aspect, you know, a lot of the song is quite angsty, and you know, there's a bitterness and a jadedness to it. I'm not sure if you want to spread, you know, that greater sense of angst or dissatisfaction.
It was definitely really popular among high school students.
In addition to the thought that his song was annoying the world.
The song is really overplayed and probably saturated to the point of absurdity, where I feel like
yes,
that I'm some kind of annoying presence. And
that's the thing. It's not even his fault, bro. All the time, good songs will come out and they'll get played so goddamn much you get tired of it, bro. The radio used to be the main culprit there, but people don't really listen to the radio too much more nowadays. People still do, obviously, but like a lot of people have like Bluetooth on their phone, so you listen to your own personal playlists and shit. But dog, if you are a frequent scroller of TikTok, bruh, TikTok will make you hate some songs, bruh. Every other swipe, you hearing that goddamn song, and it's like, bruh, get out of my face, bruh. Damn, you will literally know a song that you've never even took the time to go listen to yourself, but you know the song because you hear it so much. And it's just like, bruh, I don't like this song. I don't want to not like this song. You might even like the artist, but the song is so annoying because you hear it all the goddamn time. That can happen. And I'm pretty sure that's what Gotye felt, man. He's probably like, yo, they playing the hell out of my song. And while I'm like, you know, shocked that people love my music so much, it's gotten to the point to where I feel like I'm getting on people's nerves, bro. Like people, not everyone loves the song as much as, you know, some other people. But this probably one of them situations where, you know, the negativity is louder than the positivity. And I don't even know if that's the case. I don't know, maybe Gotye is just a little bit pessimistic.
An audio presence in people's lives that they would prefer not to have there.
He noticed that people were saying, this song is plastered everywhere. I can't go to a mall without hearing it. Whether I like it or hate it, I don't want to hear it anymore.
Damn.
Obviously they're so sick of it. They feel compelled to tell me how sick of it they are.
Oh, come on.
Apologized for making everyone listen to his song over and over again.
I wouldn't do that. Why would you tell him that you're tired of hearing his song?
He'd also have to deal with a phony news story claiming that Gotye had died.
What the hell?
Completely unrelated YouTube comments such as, R.I.P. Gotye. Now you're somebody that we all used to know. He'd be forced to clarify.
Ignore that chuckle. This is not the time. Listen, bro, first of all, don't look at me. I dabble in dark humor from time to time, so I'm able to laugh at fucked up jokes. So that's just me. But now is not the time. Like that joke, that meme, why would you put that on a report of him being dead? Rest in peace, Gotye. Now he's just someone we used to know. Like, bruh, really? Really, nigga? Like, come on, dog. Look, I can't deny the inherent comedy in the statement. Obviously, I'm chuckling at it. But, bro, I just wouldn't have said that in that moment. That's kind of, it's a little fucked up.
On Twitter by simply writing,
I'm not dead.
It seemed his only solution for avoiding the public spotlight was to book an extended American tour. However, his live performances came with a new problem, making his life even harder.
Oh?
They really do leave after they've heard the hits.
Especially in America, I found.
What have they got?
What?
Gotye noticed that the rest of his songs weren't quite so popular.
Some people love some songs and hate others, which is just the way it should be, probably.
And perhaps nothing reinforced this more brutally than his 2012 Coachella performance. An article explained that after playing his hit single, Gotye performed the rest of his songs to a noticeably smaller crowd.
Damn.
Which was explained by two different.
So they heard his hit and just left. All right, I got what I came for.
Performed at Coachella the year he blew up over this song. It was the first one he performed, and then the crowd just left. Lol, I was there for that and can confirm that I left after hearing that song. That's the curse of the one.
Yeah, you better put that shit at the end.
I'm concerned about this being true.
I mean, people ask me, like whether I worry about being a one-hit wonder. I'm kind of like, don't really mind if I don't ever really have a big hit like that, because I'm a bit like, well, I've had that experience. That's what it was.
Most people would never have a hit like that.
Future music's performance was still heavy on his mind.
That was such a big hit. What's next for you?
Not as big a hit.
The question came up in so many different interviews.
Does the pressure of somebody that I used to know haunt you when you're writing new songs?
Gotye made it seem as though he was about to make new music.
I'm only going to start writing new stuff this year.
However, when asked about whether he can follow up the track with another smash hit, Gotye responded, I don't know. Time will tell. I don't know whether I can or whether I want.
You can't really answer that question directly.
It clearly didn't work too well with deadlines.
You're not afraid of waiting. You're patient. You really want to get it right.
Right.
But after 2 full years passed with no new music, people began to post, I wonder what happened to Gotye. While
Oh my God, the damn meme.
Comments such as, Gotye, alright guys, see you tomorrow. Last online
8 years ago.
My man's dropped the fattest banger in history and dipped. Now he's somebody everyone used to know.
Oh my God.
However, by this point, he'd actually appeared.
Brother, that line is like the gas station line that all gas station clerks, I used to work at one, so I've heard this shit a million times too, where you might try to swipe an item or, you know, scan an item and it doesn't scan, and then, hey, that means it's free, right? And it's like, motherfucker, no. Like, I don't even want to laugh at you. I don't even want to laugh at it, bro. I do because I'm a kind person. But it's like, yo, like, you really just made that joke? Like, do you think that you're the only one to make that joke? You think you're the first person to make that joke? You're literally not even the first person today to make that joke. Like, bruh. One of the most overused jokes in retail. Some shit fails to scan, goddammit. I guess that means it's free, huh? No, I'm gonna charge your ass double is what I'm gonna do.
Now he's somebody everyone used to know. However, by this point, he'd actually appeared on television, where he was asked the following question.
When's the next album coming out?
I don't know. I'm working on things.
And while he didn't sound too confident, there was a barely known reason for this. Just 2 months beforehand, Gotye released a newsletter containing one important sentence. There will be no new Gotye music.
Damn.
The newsletter continued, maybe there will be. I'm not entirely sure right now, with the main question being whether anyone would hear his future music. Well, people certainly would, only it wouldn't be posted under Gotye's name. Throughout his entire career, he'd been making music with a band called The Basics, which became his main project after ditching his solo career. The Basics bass player Chris Schroeder had clearly grown tired of people asking about Gotye, as he'd state, when I see people saying where's Wally online, or making the now he's just somebody that we used to know.
Oh my God.
I just think, don't you idiots know how to use Google? In the time it's taking you to write that stupid tweet, you could have just Googled it and maybe discovered some great music he's been releasing recently on the other end. It's so lazy, you're not the first person to do that.
Thank you. I just went on the rant about it. I ain't gonna do it again. But yes.
The band had stopped touring. The Basics haven't stopped making music, and there's even been some recent hope for Gotye as a solo artist. In 2020, he was named Ari's Australian Artist of the Decade.
Okay, 2020.
The follow-up album will be released in the next decade.
Probably. Yeah, right.
His past doesn't exactly indicate that it's coming anytime soon. Gotye's had an outstanding career, regardless of his musical future.
So how has this success changed things for you?
When new opportunities come along, they present all sorts of challenges, but they present a chance to learn new things and learn new things about yourself through that process. So.
Okay. All right, so to wrap up Gotye's career, well, I ain't gonna say wrap up because he's still making music, but he made music. He kind of wanted to get more noticed. Then he had a mega viral hit, the likes of which most people would never even get. And then he was like, oh, wait a minute, I don't really too much care for this. Like, I wanted to be known, but like not like this. Let me go ahead and backpedal and, you know what I'm saying, retreat back to my I don't want to use the word retreat, but let me go back to my band that I've been making music with. You know, so we're kind of smaller, we're more humble, we're smaller size. Let me just go back to making music with them. I don't want to be Gotye no more. I want to just make music with these dudes. You know, I like it better. I like it better. You know what I'm saying? It's less pressure, less eyes on me. Let's do it. And that's where it's probably going to stay. We're probably going to get nothing else from Gotye again. This is what it is, man. Y'all better accept that. But this is another good video from SunnyV2, man. Always coming through with information that I don't know about. And you know, that's why I clicked on the video and I wanted to check it out so I can learn about it. And now I know, and now y'all know. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all show a lot of love to it. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, we up out of this thing. This is your boy Dairu signing out. Peace.